Is it my favorite recipe I've ever had? Absolutely not. This is why you don't follow.
Are you saying that because you're hungry?
That tastes just like a freaking... Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be trying out 3 different viral TikTok recipes that I've literally seen plastered all over my social media. So let's see whether they're up to the hype, or let's see if y'all are lying to me, and let's get into the video. But first, if you're new here, my name is Spencer and I'm here for the fitness, the vlogs, and the vibes. And if you're not new here, then welcome back. Okay, so it's time to actually make the noodles. Now I was looking on the package and I couldn't for the life of me figure out what the cooking instructions were. So I had a little bit of a browse and I found a very tasty looking recipe, and that is exactly what I have followed. So cooking the noodles themselves are super easy. You literally just pop them into boiling water. However, a lot of the recipes I was seeing on TikTok weren't just simply the box bag noodles. They were also adding eggs, a little bit of milk in there, a little bit of cheese on top. So of course I had to do the full works. So now I'm just adding the box seasoning. So I think it was like kind of like a cheesy sauce and then a bit of like a spicy little something. So I was a little worried that it was going to be a little bit too spicy for me. I'm usually pretty good with spice, but like you honestly never know with some of these noodle brands. So yeah, I was interested. So the video that I was following, she also added sesame wok oil. She did also add milk, which I completely forgot to add, but that's okay. I also added lots and lots of mozzarella, and then what she did was put the lid on top to kind of melt the cheese, and I did it, and honestly I felt like such a little professional. And just look how good this is looking. I was honestly so impressed. And now it's time for the moment of truth with the eggs. Wow. I was scared that they were gonna either be like really overcooked or really undercooked, but thankfully they were just perfect. Everybody, this is what it looks like. Victor's trying it with me because he's super cute. We don't have chopsticks because it's hot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ow, it's hot.
That's okay. There you go.
It's so hot.
At first it's like weird.
Do you like it? I quite like it.
The aftertaste is good.
I like the cream. Wow, she's got a pancake punch.
Oh really?
I'm feeling
The aftertaste is good, but like at first it's kind of like
it's really hot.
It needs like salt, I think.
The only things that I added were cheese and sesame oil because that's what the girl in the video did. But I'm pretty happy with how my eggs turned out.
You're saying that because you're hungry.
I am
There you go.
starving. That should be noted.
I mean, compared to like Indomie and like normal noodles I have, this is alright. You're hungry.
I am.
There you go.
I'm a hungry girl. Overall, what would you rate it out of 10?
In regards to what, just any food or
No,
any
okay,
noodles?
let me know. Noodles.
In regards to any noodles, probably like a 6.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 5 or a 6. Like, you know what? Let me finish this bowl and then I'll come back to you when I'm not hungry anymore. Okay, so I have finished my bowl and Victor also just came in and he was like, the more that I eat, the better it gets, but I can't tell if I'm still hungry. Because we both like haven't really eaten lunch today and it's like nearly 5 o'clock. And it definitely does have like a little bit of spice to it. And I would say, you know what? I think my overall it was like, okay. It was like very average. Like, would I make more right now or would I make a different food? Probably a different food, and I think that is honestly all you need to know. So I'm actually gonna say a firm 5 out of 10. Okay everybody, now I am going to be trying Big Mac tacos. I feel like I've seen this everywhere on social media, honestly not like super recently, but I have seen it, and every time I was like, you know what, that actually looks pretty easy. It looks like something I would enjoy because I love a taco, but I also love a burger. So I've got all the ingredients and I'm gonna make that right now. Now at the same time that I'm gonna be doing that, I'm also gonna try the cottage cheese wrap, and it's basically very simple when it comes to the actual wrap part. You basically just blend up a bit of cottage cheese, put it on a baking sheet and put it in the oven, and I think it stays in for like an hour, but I'm starving, which is why we're also making the Big Mac tacos because I can't wait an hour. Okay, I'm kind of also very skeptical about this working again while we're having the Big Mac tacos because, you know what I mean, I'm hungry. Okay. Okay, so the thing is in a lot of the recipes, it's saying to blend up the cottage cheese, but I'm looking at the cottage cheese now and it looks like really quite blended already. Like there's not massive chunks, so I think I'm just gonna like mix all the seasoning in a bowl because my blender is like, she's like back, it's not easy to get to, I'd have to unplug a lot of things. So I feel like we're gonna go like this route first, see how that goes. So let's dive in. Okay guys, here's the thing. The cottage cheese, upon further inspection, is looking a little bit lumpy, okay? But we've already come this far. I don't need my flatbread to be super thin, so I'm just gonna cook it like this and hope for the best. I think what I'm gonna do is I've just put some seasonings in and I'm just gonna spread it out on this little tray. So this is what we are working with. So I'm gonna put this into the oven for about 30 minutes and I'll kind of keep checking and see how it's going. But I am feeling, I don't know, I wouldn't say I'm feeling optimistic, but I'm feeling like it probably will be okay. I'm not super picky when it comes to things like this. I love cheese and I love bread, so anything kind of in between I'm here for. So yeah, let's see. Okay, now the cottage cheese is in the oven. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working on the Big Mac tacos. Now, I'm gonna do this in a smart way. I'm gonna do the relish first, like the kind of sauce that goes on top. The Big Mac sauce. I'm excited, okay? I'm hungry. I don't know if I've mentioned that. And I am excited. And I've also been watching Brad Mondo bleaching videos. Don't ask me why I'm obsessed with watching people bleach their hair. I'm never gonna do it myself, but I just love watching them. Now, being American, I've had my fair share of Big Macs in my time, which means I'm quite familiar with the sauce, and I've heard whispers before that it's super easy to make, but I've never actually tried to make it myself. So this was quite a learning curve, and I have to say, it was a lot easier than I was expecting, but the process, it doesn't look the nicest. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I've just made the sauce. I'll be honest, it's kind of looking like the photos, but also not. I don't know if I got all the proportions right, but let's do a little taste test. You know what? Damn! That tastes just like a freaking Big Mac. I'll be honest, I was expected to try that and be like, y'all, this is why you follow recipes. Y'all, this is why you don't follow recipes. Well, I guess I did. I knew what ingredients to put in, and I just kind of went with measurements up the heart. Okay, so making the Big Mac taco itself seems very, very simple, and the one thing that everybody on the TikTok videos was saying is make sure to press the meat as far to the corner or like the sides of the taco because it'll shrink when it cooks, so that way you have like a nice full taco and no like empty spaces. I can't lie, this thing was steaming up my kitchen and it was kind of weird to cook because obviously there's a tortilla on top, so you can't really tell like, when it's cooked, and I don't really like raw meat, as most people probably don't, but I like my burgers well done, so I kept that thing on there for ages. Okay guys, it is time to taste test this. I'm really excited. I'm kind of worried that I should have just used a regular cheddar cheese rather than my like vegan cheese, because I'm realizing now this vegan cheese has like a very distinct taste and I feel like that might kind of ruin things. But anyways, here she is in all of her glory. I'm really excited. It's not bad. Like, it's not bad. It doesn't taste like a Big Mac because it's like a taco. Like, it kind of just tastes like a burger. You know what I mean? Like, it just tastes like a nice burger. I kind of like the format though. The taco's quite fun, to be honest. I didn't have a lot of the seasonings that I probably should have gotten that I think really would have made it taste like even better, but overall, I actually really don't know what to think. In terms of would I make it again? Honestly, probably. I feel like it was really quite easy. The hardest part about it was just like the filming it. And I think as well, if you like prep that sauce in advance, you could definitely really easily make this throughout the week and it could be a really easy lunch or a dinner recipe to make. Is it my favorite recipe I've ever had? No. But it's also like very decent. Do you know what I mean? I would give it like 5 out of 10. I don't hate it, I don't love it, but it's getting the job done. And that, to be fair, this is also me saying this when I'm starving. Take that with a grain of salt. Maybe I won't like it as much when I've had it on like a full stomach. But when would you be eating with a full stomach? I don't know. Ooh. Okay, so it's been in for oh my god, that is so not done. Okay, get Becky. Okay, my timer is up for the cottage cheese thing, flatbread, wrap, whatever we want to call it. The issue that I'm having with it, sorry, I'm just peeking in the oven, is part of it's burnt and the other part is like soaking wet. So I don't really know what's happened here. And maybe that's because it was thinner where it's burning. I don't know, but I'm gonna take it out of the oven and we're just gonna deal with it. So let's do it. Okay, so this is what we're working with currently. It's not super soaking wet. It's a little bit not. This side's definitely done, but this, should I try and lift it off or should I let it cool? Ooh, she's a bit hot. I guess it did just come out of the oven. Okay. Okay, so for my wrap, what I'm thinking about doing is just having my kind of normal sandwich, but just in this. Oh, she's breaking off. Okay, she's breaking off. First off, we're gonna put some mayo, just a little bit. And I'm just gonna put some ham on here. And then I'm just gonna put some cheese on and some tomatoes, a bit of mustard. And then we should, in theory, oh my gosh, be able to just, there we go. The finished product isn't looking fabulous. Guys, I'll be honest, I'm kind of not hungry anymore and I'm not feeling super appetized. Is that even how you say that? I'm just like not really loving the look of this, but let's go. It's falling apart, okay. That is, she's interesting. I am so confused. I'm so confused, guys. Firstly, this is not a replacement for bread or a wrap. And to the people that I've seen saying that they made pizza with this, stop lying to yourself. My hands are literally filthy right now. This is, like, is it edible? Yes. Is it my favorite thing in the world? Absolutely not. Literally just go buy bread. This had to cook for like 45 minutes. It's half burnt. It just tastes like a chewy cheese bread, which I quite like cheese. I'm not really a picky person. I give this a solid 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. It's been so nice having you here. Now, if you're watching my videos regularly and you're not yet subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss videos from me. I upload every Sunday at 6 p.m. GMT. Make sure to give this video a like and a little comment down below if you want. No one's stopping you. And yeah, I hope you have the best day ever, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I love you. Goodbye.